and mathematics. Hackers hideouts, innovators of hardware and software. Number nation, we discovered the best kids in mathematics. Conventionist corner, which kids who have creative advocates for air, water, natural resources, and most like find interest in today's energy advances. Biologist based, kids performing live diagnosis of disease on cats, spiders, dolphins, and detecting bacteria affecting them. Mr. Chairman, friends of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my challenge to the government of Ghana is that after 50 years of nationhood, I think it is about time we organized a national discourse to realign academic curricula. We need to place emphasis on subjects that inspire and encourage creativity, research, innovation, and robust learning. We need to tune the mindset of our young people into positive attitudes that can withstand global market competitions. We must do away with the begging and dependency mentality, as well as shortcuts that are not sustainable. It takes scientific, technological, engineering, and critical thinking skills to stand tall or exploit beyond our boundaries. Ministers and managers of sectors that empower entrepreneurship and enhances industrialization to the need to build proactive team and consensus to serve as a catalyst and backbones. This new development paradigm requires non-traditional thinking. It requires boldness, initiative, and readiness to embrace the new opportunities. Much of the creative energy needed to cope with this challenge will come from these children. Therefore, if Ghana and mathematics workers play a pivotal role in a sustained growth and stability of the economies of advanced and critical components to help fast-track any country's development. STEM education breeds the next generation of innovators. Innovation leads to new products and processes that will sustain our economy. This innovation and the science literacy depends on a solid knowledge base in STEM areas. It is clear that most jobs of the future will require a basic understanding of mathematics and science. Despite these compelling facts, mathematics and science scores on average among our students are lagging behind our development as a nation. How can Ghana benefit from STEM? Imagine a country, Ghana, a place where every child is allowed a free will to practice their talent without compulsory predefined career destiny. STEM, it is important because it permeates every facet of our lives. Science is everywhere in the world around us. Technology is continuously expanding into every aspect of our lives. Engineering is the basic design of roads and bridges, but also tackles the challenges of changing global weather and basic designs of environmental friendly changes to our home. Mathematics, every occupation, every activity we do in our lives, by exposing kids to STEM and giving them opportunity to explore STEM-related concepts early, they will develop a passion for it and hopefully pursue a job in the STEM field. My special appeal to the stakeholders of the education sector and the government of Ghana. We want a curriculum that is STEM-based which has real-life situations to help the student learn. Programs like STEM Challenge for Kids integrate multiple classes to provide opportunity to see how concepts related to life in order to hopefully spark passion for future career in STEM field. STEM activities provide hands-on, minds-on lessons for the students. Making maths and science both fun and interesting helps the students to do much more than just learn. In conclusion, Mr. Chairman, let me emphasize on once again that the STEM education is a critical to assist Ghana to play in the big league of nations. In today's world, academic qualification without STEM-related training or orientation is no longer a guarantee for sustainable long-term employment prospects. If STEM education is not improved, Ghana will continue to fall in the world ranking with maths and science scores and will not be able to maintain its global position. STEM education in schools is important to spark an interest in pursuing a STEM career in students. However, teachers must not be the only ones to carry the burden of STEM education. Parents also must encourage their children to pursue STEM activities and increase awareness and interest at the home in extracurricular activities. Mr. Chairman, at this juncture, I would like to use this medium to call on the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Communication and Corporate Organization to fully support this laudable initiative to enable us to provide all the necessary teaching and learning materials to nurture these young innovators. Our country led Africa into independence, and I believe the time has come for us once again to lead this continent into a technological revolution. Thank you very much.
I will be very brief. I think we have heard enough about STEM, and therefore I will go straight. Invited guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, I'm much honored to chair this occasion and to give the keynote address. I thank the management of I Think Edu and the organizers of this visionary program to help in educating children to become professionals who are able to think outside the box to create innovative ideas that are able to help solve society's problem. STEM is a curriculum strategy which adopts a pedagogical framework of educating students in 4 specific disciplines: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In an interdisciplinary and applied approach. Instead of teaching the 4 disciplines as separate and discrete subjects, STEM uses a unique teaching methodology which integrates all the 4 relevant subjects into a cohesive learning paradigm based on real-world application. As we may all be aware, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are very important for a country that wants to achieve sustainable economic development. In this era of information and knowledge-based economy, we cannot, as a country, afford not to support STEM, which has the potential of helping to produce good quality scientists and engineers to fill the engineering and scientific manpower deficit that we suffer as a nation. Today's children are born into the digital age, which makes them responsive to innovation and technology. We must therefore take advantage of this and leverage STEM in context to enable the children to construct their own understanding to prepare them to become critical thinkers. The importance of STEM education. According to a report by STEMconnector.org, a website, it says that by 2018, projection estimates that they need about 8.6 million workers in STEM-related jobs. The manufacturing sector faces an alarmingly large shortage of employees with the necessary skill, nearly about 600,000 of them in the United States. The field of cloud computing alone has created about 1.7 million jobs between 2011 to 2015. According to the report, the U.S. Bureau of Labor statistics indicate that by 2080, the bulk of STEM careers will be computing and engineering. In the United Kingdom, the Royal Academy of Engineering reports that the Brits will have to graduate about 100,000 STEM majors in every year until 2020 just to meet the demand. And according to the report, Germany has a shortage of 210,000 workers in the mathematics, computer science, and natural science disciplines. And the list goes on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, what this means is that we must recognize and encourage those amongst us who have taken upon themselves to contribute their quota to education in Ghana through STEM. One good characteristic I like about STEM is that it targets students as young as 6 years, which is a good thing, which implies that right from their childhood they are able to inculcate that habit of thinking outside the box and being innovative. And I think that will go a long way to help science education in Ghana. Now, with the amount of effort that goes into STEM education, I think that it's about time for us to pull our weight behind I Think Able to champion the good cause for the children of our dear land, Ghana. Thank you.
Change the world when I grew up. Nothing else would be enough. Back then it all seemed black and white, but these days I just can't seem to find the child in me who always believed. I see
Selassie Asamoah. 9-year-old Selassie is developing an interactive game of science, maths and English. This game comes in the form of a quiz with a virtual proctor who is voiced by Selassie to read the various questions as they come in and prompt or congratulate the user when he or she is to attempt a question or has successfully answered. It also comes with images as well as other features to make it even more captivating. This exciting game is targeted at children between the ages of 6 and 16 and is aimed at encouraging their interest in science, maths and English from a perspective that is outside of the classroom and without any form of intimidation. It is simply meant to be fun and engaging. Clenam Asamoah. Clenam is 7 years old and he is developing a digital workbook for children. This digital workbook comes with an amazing array of features, including tracing and designing of shapes and art with a mouse, identifying shapes and colors, going through mazes and puzzles to challenge the creative minds of children. Lambert Intibri. This 16-year-old is designing and constructing capture drone with a real imaginary features using the first-person view FPV technology. The prospects for such a project are endless and it ranges from media to agriculture as well as national security. Desmond Zuta. Desmond, who is 14 years, has taken on the research-intensive task of developing a website and a mobile application that help to map out flood zone areas. However, the potential for such an idea spans beyond the realm of a flood monitoring system, but can make tremendous contributions to agriculture, settlement, and city planning systems, among many others. 3D modeling is an admirable skill very common in media and in engineering. With such a medium, various ideas can be modeled and developed into physical objects. 12-year-old Gabriel, with a skill in various computer-aided design (CAD) software, seeks to design various models of boats and nuts, screws and many more artifacts. Seth Kofi. Lantra by 15-year-old Seth is a social networking and e-commerce platform. This proves to be a very promising medium to network with mentors and coaches and has the added feature of being a virtual market for various transactions. With Lantra, numerous other young geniuses will also have a means of exhibiting their ideas and creations. Selassie Asamoah. 9-year-old Selassie is developing an interactive game of science, maths and English. This game comes in the form of a quiz with a virtual proctor who is voiced by Selassie to read the various questions as they come in and prompt or congratulate the user when he or she is to attempt a question or has successfully answered. It also comes with images as well as other features to make it even more captivating. This exciting game is targeted at children between the ages of 6 and 16 and is aimed at encouraging their interest in science, maths and English from a perspective that is outside of the classroom and without any form of intimidation. It is simply meant to be fun and engaging. Clenam Asamoah. Clenam is 7 years old and he is developing a digital workbook for children. This digital workbook comes with an amazing array of features, including tracing and designing of shapes and alphabets with a mouse, identifying shapes and colors, going through mazes and puzzles to challenge the creative minds of children. Lambert Intibri. This 16-year-old is designing and constructing a quadcopter drone with a real imaginary features using the first-person view FPV technology. The prospects for such a project are endless and it ranges from media to agriculture as well as national security. Desmond Zuta. Desmond, who is 14 years, has taken on the research-intensive task of developing a website and a mobile application that help to map out flood zone areas. However, the potential for such an idea spans beyond the realm of a flat monitoring system, but can make tremendous contributions to agriculture, settlement, and city planning systems, among many others. 3D modeling is an admirable skill very common in media and in engineering. With such a medium, various ideas can be modeled and developed into physical objects. 12-year-old Gabriel, with a skill in various computer-aided design (CAD) software, seeks to design various models of bolts and nuts, screws, and many more artifacts. Seth Kofi. Lantra by 15-year-old Seth is a social networking and e-commerce platform. This proves to be a very promising medium to network with mentors and coaches, and has the added feature of being a virtual market for various transactions. With Lantra, numerous other young geniuses will also have a means of exhibiting their ideas and creations.
Education researchers share a passion for enabling all students to learn advanced, conceptual, and challenging aspects of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM) that are essential for life in the 21st century. The situation has been a major challenge for stakeholders in the various stages of education delivery in the country. Others think governments have not paid major attention to the study of STEM by allocating more financial resources to the sectors. In order to address the challenges and inculcate the study of STEM into young people, an information technology group in Ghana, I Think Edu, has introduced the first STEM competition for kids, dubbed STEM Challenge for Kids 2017. The STEM Challenge for Kids 2017 is the maiden edition aimed at pioneering digital education in Africa. The competition is meant for young people between the ages